www.loveourpassion.com.
Global and good ideas.
Software development and website.
Best oil paintings with music, world art, videos, and entertainment.
CNN I report. Stop insect and rat. No chemical. Save lives and energy.
May love, art, and passion be with you.
Life and death is what all humans share together.
Summary and conclusions.
First, test your blood in a laboratory for hepatitis C. Do it even if you are not in the high-risk population mentioned. We never know, we could be infected and do not feel any symptoms. When you feel symptoms, damage is already done. There is no vaccine against hepatitis C, but medicines, costly, which cure the disease exist. Not treated, hepatitis C leads to liver destruction and possibly liver cancer.
Second, make as soon as possible vaccines against hepatitis A and especially B if you have not made it before. Vaccines hepatitis A, 1 injection, and B, 3 injections, stay valid decades up to lifetime. Hepatitis A infection. Mostly you make full recovery, can also be severe. Hepatitis B infection. No cure exists, only maintaining medicines and diet. That's why it is very important to get vaccines. Babies of hepatitis B infected mothers need first vaccine and special booster against hepatitis B within 12 hours after birth, so they won't get infected as a result of birth. Hepatitis A and B could lead to liver destruction and possibly liver cancer.
To process your vaccines and blood tests quickly, speak immediately with your doctor or hospital. LoveArtPassion.com continuous report about viral hepatitis.
Save your liver and life. Get to know more about hepatitis right here.
Focus will be on hepatitis C, but first, you need to know some fundamentals.
Hepatitis is an inflammation of liver which can progress and lead to liver destruction and cancer. Hepatitis is mostly caused by 5 main hepatitis viruses named A, B, C, D, and E.
Worldwide in 2015, hepatitis A occurred in about 114 million people. Chronic hepatitis B affected about 343 million people, and chronic hepatitis C about 142 million people.
Sadly, health institutes in most countries are not warning, instructing, and informing enough. Consequently, many people get sick unnecessarily through liver destruction with even deadly consequences. Especially about hepatitis C, strangely, very little information gets to population.
Example of no warnings I encountered in September 2016. In Switzerland, in the Tropical Institute Basel, they did not warn of hepatitis C, HIV, and Chagas disease. Bug bite in South and Middle America. 6 to 8 million people worldwide infected. Chagas causes an average 12,000 deaths yearly.
We also can get non-viral hepatitis, which also destroys the liver from other infection, toxic substances like alcohol, certain drugs, and autoimmune diseases.
Viral hepatitis A and E are typically caused by ingestion of contaminated food or water. Most people make a full recovery and remain immune to future hepatitis A or E infections. Hepatitis A and E infections can also be severe and life-threatening. Safe and effective vaccine to prevent hepatitis A and E infection have been developed. The hepatitis E vaccine is mostly not available.
Viral hepatitis B, C, and D are the most common cause of liver destruction and liver cancer in the world.
Hepatitis B, C, and D infections usually occurs through contact with infected body fluids, mostly blood, which are not ingested. Most transmission of virus B, C, and D include receipt of contaminated blood or blood products, invasive medical procedure using contaminated equipment, intravenous drug use, and snorting sharing tools.
For hepatitis B, additional ways of transmission are mother to baby at birth, family member to child, sexual contact with infected person. Transmission of hepatitis B also occurs through body fluids, not only blood to blood transmission of virus.
During the acute infection by viral hepatitis, you may have limited or no symptoms. Symptoms are yellowing of skin and eyes, dark urine, extreme fatigue, nausea, vomiting, and abdominal pain.
Safe and effective vaccines are available to prevent hepatitis A and B. It is very important to get these vaccines done before you get an infection of hepatitis A or B and resulting health problems. Ask your doctor or hospital how to proceed to get these health and life-saving vaccines.
By preventing hepatitis B by vaccine, you also won't get hepatitis D because infection occurs only in people who already are infected with hepatitis B.
Now, very important, our focus on hepatitis C.
There is no vaccine against hepatitis C, but medicines which cure the disease exist. That is why it is from highest importance to test your blood for hepatitis C. As told, you may not have had any symptoms now or during the acute infection, so you may have this disease and not be aware of it.
A rather cheap blood test in the laboratory will remove any doubts. This hepatitis C infection you may have and you are not aware can lay concealed for a decade. And when you get symptoms and health problems, it might be too late to take the life-saving medicines. Your liver can already be irreparably destroyed.
Test your blood for your safety periodically. The hepatitis C virus can cause harm, destruction, and cancer to your liver. Medicine to cure hepatitis C exists, but you need to know if you are infected or not.
Hepatitis C virus is mostly transmitted through exposure to infected blood. This may happen through transfusion of hepatitis C contaminated blood and blood products, tools during medical procedures, tattoos, beauty salons, and dentists.
Intravenous drug use and snorting, nose bleeding, sharing tools. Sexual transmission is also possible in high-risk sexual behavior, but is much less common. Other susceptible people include infants of infected mothers and healthcare workers. In the same way, you can, of course, also contract hepatitis B, HIV, and other infectious diseases.
Summary and conclusions.
First, test your blood in a laboratory for hepatitis C. Do it even if you are not in the high-risk population mentioned. We never know. We could be infected and do not feel any symptoms. When you feel symptoms, damage is already done. There is no vaccine against hepatitis C, but medicines, costly, which cure the disease exist. Not treated, hepatitis C leads to liver destruction and possibly liver cancer.
Second, make as soon as possible vaccines against hepatitis A and especially B if you have not made it before. Vaccines hepatitis A, 1 injection, and B, 3 injections, stay valid decades up to lifetime. Hepatitis A infection. Mostly you make full recovery, can also be severe. Hepatitis B infection. No cure exists, only maintaining medicines and diet. That's why it is very important to get vaccines. Babies of hepatitis B infected mothers need first vaccine and special booster against hepatitis B within 12 hours after birth, so they won't get infected as a result of birth. Hepatitis A and B could lead to liver destruction and possibly liver cancer.
To process your vaccines and blood tests quickly, speak immediately with your doctor or hospital.
You saw a contribution to worldwide healthcare by lovarpassion.com.
For more information about hepatitis, speak with your doctor, hospital, and Google search.
Please take your precautions. Hepatitis is very dangerous and forces you to diet. No more alcoholic drinks, avoiding certain foods, etc.
Love, Art, Passion is happy to have informed you well. We hope that you enjoyed. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you.
lovarpassion.com.
Global and good ideas. Best oil paintings with sounds, world art, videos, and entertainment. CNN report. Stop insects and rats. No chemicals. Save lives, money, and energy.
lovarpassion.org.
Software and website development. Customized content teamed up with programmers from India.
In 2020, Senset.com.
New, awesome, and special. Social network with art and freedom.
We love our YouTube subscribers. Only with you we are great and we can impact the world for the good.
May love, art, and passion be with you.